Okay? The first is an exchange. To an exchange, you're going to take one of your shards and place it in one of the 4 warehouses. That's what these corners are on the outside. And you're going to take one of your shards and you're going to place it. Damn it! Okay, here we go. GameNight! Out on the Venetian islands, the master craftsmen of glass blowing do something with the glass that's, I don't know, if Aaron were introducing this thing, it would be better, and he would even use the word introduction? I don't think so. Instead, join Nikki and Lincoln and myself, Dave, and we're going to play Murano Light Masters, a game for 2 to 4 players, published by Matagot Games, and designed, and I've already forgotten it, by Carlo Camarotto and Francesco Testini. So let's all wish that Aaron were here.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Murano Light Masters?
Will I ever?
Okay. Will I?
Murano Light Masters is about glass. We're going to be using shards of glass to build glass in one of 4 categories that I've laid out over here. Art, animals, jewelry, or tableware.
Oh.
All right?
Okay.
And what really these are they're just cards in these 4 categories, and they all need 4 shards to build. There's no other cards in the deck that aren't, in some combination, just 4 shards.
Okay.
And the way you're going to get shards is from this lovely little rotatable 3D board. So, Nikki is going to be the start player for our game, and the way a turn works is, on the first thing you do, you must rotate the selector, that's this little blue thing, 1 tick clockwise. So in this case, Nikki is going to rotate it to here, and then she's going to take whatever it points to. So she will take from the middle 2 red. So she's going to put them in her warehouse. You will note that we all have a warehouse, and it can only store 8. Okay, so she's rotated the selector, and she's collected stones. So that's the first part. That's mandatory. We all have to do that. You're going to rotate it 1 clockwise. You're going to collect whatever the thing points to. All right? And since we're looking at the board, let me just explain that if it rotated to here, that would be a green, and this clear heart, which is wild. That can be any color you want. All right? Also, if at any point you collect stones in such a way that you have more than 8 in your workbench, shards, you discard whichever ones you want.
Okay.
And just keep 8. Having collected your stones, you then move to phase 2, the negotiate phase, where there are one of 3 things that you must do. One of them, you mandatorily must do one of them. The first is you can exchange. To do that, you take one of the shards from your workbench, and you choose one of the 4 markets, which is the 4 corners here, if there's space available. Right now they all start with 2 empty spaces, and wherever you place that, let's say you placed it here, you will then take from that market all shards connected to it. In this case, this green and this yellow shard are connected to this market. So you'd place a red, and you'd get a yellow and a green.
Okay.
All right? You can never collect the wild this way. All right? Right now, at the beginning of the game, just by random chance, it starts that there are, no, it's not really random chance because it's the setup, but it starts where everything has 2, like this market has 2. But I haven't gotten to it. This ring can rotate, and if this ring rotates in such a way, like right here, then you'll see that this market now has 3 stones connected to it. Shards, sorry. All right? And you can put in a blue here to get a green, a blue, and a yellow. If you want it, right? Like depending. Okay. I'll explain that ring in a second. So, the first thing you can do is you can put a stone into a market and get back
from the warehouse
2 or 3 stones that are connected to it. You take that from the middle, which is indeed called the warehouse. All right. The next thing you can do is you can buy the entire market. Okay? It costs 2 lira. We have lira in this game. And it costs you 2 lira to buy the entire market, regardless of the number of shards that are there, whether it's 1, 2, or 3. That is, by the way, the only way a market will clear out, because once it is full, it can no longer be used for the exchange part until someone buys it out. All right? And then the third thing you're going to do, and this is going to sound weird, is you can sell to the warehouse any number of shards that you want from your board. You can dump into the middle, and for that action, you get 1 lira. Not per,
Right.
one total.
Okay.
All right? But there's a reason dumping more to get 1 might be advantageous. Because once you do those 2 things, you can now basically create your collection. Because we're going to start with, for the whole game, we're going to have 5 of these cards in our hand.
Okay.
And we're going to shuffle them. When you get them, you're going to shuffle them up, and then that's the order they're going to be in.
Okay.
Sort of Bonanza style,
Right.
or Tufeld, what's that? Tavender Tufeld style.
Tavern of Tiefenthal?
Yeah, aren't those in order as well?
I can't remember. Shoot.
Games that do that, basically.
Okay.
All right? So if this is my hand, I'm building this one before I can build this one.
Okay.
And I can't build the third one till I build the first 2.
All right.
All right?
We gotta watch. Is Dave's into magic? He might be able to do sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Okay. So to build them is exactly what you'd think. I just need to have 2 blue gems, a red gem, and a shard, thank you, shard, in my workbench.
I was giving you the eye.
And I will take those off and I'll throw them into the warehouse and I will put this card face down in front of me.
Okay.
When you create a piece of glassware from your collection, the money that it's worth is the number of empty spaces in your workbench.
Empty spaces.
Right. So the most you can ever make for putting down a card is 8 lira.
Still.
So that's one of the reasons why you might ditch extra gems into the middle, is so that you can make more when you create
Profit, yeah.
Correct. On the other hand, you're also throwing away shards, and
Right, they
it
could
depends
fall
on whether
in
you
order,
need them
yeah.
or don't need them or whatever.
Right.
All right? You can complete more than one creation on your turn if you have the shards. So if I had the right 8 shards, I could do
Move it
this
up,
one.
move it up.
Thank you. I could do this one, and then I could do this one if I had the right 8 shards, right? If I had 4 red, 2 yellow, and 2 blue. And if you create a second work on your turn, you get a 2 lira bonus for that.
Oh. So you can create more than 1 on your turn.
Correct. The first one, of course, will earn you 4 because you'll have to have 4 other shards to do it. And the second one will earn you 10, 8 plus the 2 lira bonus. So it's a 14-point move if you can do it. And money is victory points. Like
That's Magma Man.
whoever has the most money wins. All right. So that's the gist of what's going to happen. On your turn, every round, you're going to turn this, you're going to collect 2 gems. You are then going to either exchange them or buy a market or sell stuff, and you're going to create collections. However, any time during your turn, you can do the following things. The first thing is you can spend 1 lira anytime you want and take the very first card and put it anywhere you want.
Oh.
And you can do that again on the same turn. You can, as much lira as you want to spend, you can bump the first card of your hand.
That also might be beneficial just to clear some. Oh no, it's not. It's not.
It's
gems.
lira.
Yeah, it's
and,
not.
And remember,
it's
lira
not
is lira
shards.
is victory points.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can spend 1 lira to do that.
Sure.
All right. The other thing you can do is you can spend a lira on your turn to turn the outer ring 1 notch counterclockwise. And it has the little counterclockwise arrow on it. All right?
Okay.
That's one of the ways that this is now a market where you get 3 gems.
Okay.
Or maybe, and Nikki, this is where we started you, maybe you spend this before your turn. And now you turn your selector and you get a red and a green.
Okay.
Instead of 2 reds. At the beginning of the game, I don't know that it matters, but later in the
Sure.
game it might. Maybe you turn it twice to get a wild. Depending on whether you need it or don't need it. Or maybe you turn it to get a different exchange swap from the market. That's a thing you can do. And then the last thing you can do, if you look, all of the glassware has a little icon for the category that it's in, right? Art, tableware, jewelry, and the animal in this case, there are some that are doubled. The doubles, I think, are all 3 1s instead of 2 1 1s. What this is these are the categories these belong to for purposes of these bonuses over here. They're advantages. So a jewelry, let's do the simple ones. The art and the animals advantage is you can take a red or a green shard.
Okay.
You can take a yellow or a blue shard. And the way you do that is once you have built this and played it to the table, you now have that in your quiver essentially, and you can on any turn in the game flip it over. You use it once for the whole game. You flip it over. This is the art. I'm going to flip this over and take the art advantage.
Okay.
And that allows me to take either a yellow or a blue shard. It's pretty straightforward. These are the ones they suggest you use the first time you play because they're not complicated.
Does that hurt you at the end of the game to have it?
No, because the game ends when one of us builds their 5th one of these. The round is finished so that we all, like you are going to be the start player, so I will get the last turn in the game.
Okay.
So there'll be equal turns. And then whoever has the most money wins. So there's no victory points per se with the cards other than when you play them, you're earning money based on how empty your workbench is.
Okay.
So the other 2 advantages are the jewelry advantage allows you to spend 0 lira to
take a market.
Yes, instead of the 2 lira. And then the green advantage is that you will get 4 lira instead of 1 when you sell gems back to the warehouse.
Ah, okay.
But again, that's a blanket 4 regardless of how many you sell.
Right.
Just like it's a blanket 1 no matter how many you sell.
Right.
All right, here we go. We put everything away.
Gems,
we need 1 gem of each color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the rules also say to shuffle your hand.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't know that it's random is random, but that's what they say. And here we go. Boom.
Oh, boy.
All right, now don't rearrange your hand.
I just started to rearrange the cards. Oh. I started to go, okay, then I'll work on this one first. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I work on this first.
Right. All right, Nikki.
Wow. Okay.
So
yes, sir.
You are the start player.
Sure.
And here, look at that.
Do I have to rotate it?
You have to. You get a No, you don't. Remember, you can spend a lira right now to turn this 1 notch counterclockwise if you want.
No. Okay. Wow.
Well, this gives you a wild moving.
A blue and a wild is great.
I'm just going to leave it.
Okay. Take a blue and a wild.
Take a blue and a wild. And we will get rid of the blue.
Okay. Do you want a yellow-green, a red-yellow, a blue-green, a blue-red, or do you want to spend a lira to rotate for something else?
Red-yellow.
All right. Red-yellow.
Red.
She's like, that's what I want.
Yellow.
I'm done talking.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Lincoln, you're up.
Yep. We'll rotate that.
2
Let me
reds.
double check real quick and see if it would be
what you really
beneficial.
want.
I really, really want. Well, since I have to do another action after this that I don't necessarily want to do, means it would be good that maybe I get 2 things, that one of which I need.
Yep.
Then,
Yeah, it's weird. When you turn that dial, you're only getting one of those, right? Well, that's not true, because you could also spend 2 lira to buy right now, but there's no point, unless this is exactly what you need.
Well, if I rotate it, it's not enough to give me
like
what
that?
I need, though. Yeah, I
For
mean,
a
that would
red-green?
give me 3 over here.
Okay. You set me up for the wild if you do that.
Right.
But if you need those, if you specifically need those 3, do you need
not
green,
really.
blue, yellow?
No. Sort of. You know what I mean? It's another disposable one for the next round.
I mean, they're all good, right?
Right. I'm going to do... wow, that's really not quite great. I'll do this one.
Okay.
And it lets me get a green and a blue.
Yep.
And that is my turn.
Speaking of a green and a blue, I'll take a green and a blue. And I would like put that over there, please.
Sure.
I'll take a red and a blue for that, right? And I'm done. Nikki, you're up.
Okay. So we are rotating.
Sure. Green and a wild if you want.
Nice.
Green and a wild is not bad. So green.
It's her second wild. She's doing
and
great.
a wild.
Whatever.
That's a completed card if I've ever seen it.
All right, you must do a negotiate
I know,
action.
I don't want to.
You can buy. You can spend 2 lira.
something? No, those are terrible out there.
Okay.
For me, anyway. Let's get rid of... No. If I get rid of that, I get that and that. I will get rid of that.
Okay.
And we'll get a yellow and a red.
Okay.
I will build or create a beautiful
butterfly.
Dragonfly.
Oh, dragonfly, yeah.
2 yellows, a red and a green. Look at that. She keeps
2
both
yellows.
wilds.
Wow.
Red.
It's outrageous.
Green.
It is.
You get 6 for that?
Yeah.
And what's the power? The animal power?
It's the animal power.
So there's no reason to, but you could use that right now to pick up
Animal power.
All right.
In your soup.
In my soup.
Okay. Wow. That's a pretty bad spin, but it's going to be what it is. I'll take these 2 yellow that clog up my workshop.
You can always spend a lira to move your front card to somewhere else.
And then I'm going to go to Z Hotel. No, I'm going to go...
To Paris, France?
What do I need here?
And?
I think I need these 2, so I'll go here, get the blue and the green shards.
We crack us up.
Yep, we make ourselves laugh. Okay, and then I'm going to finish my first card.
Okay.
Which is this lovely pendant.
Yep.
Oh, pretty.
It's 2 blue,
Yep.
1 red,
Yep.
and 1 green.
You got 6 empty spaces there?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. 6 lira for you.
Okay, now question for you.
Yep.
If I was to go for this, the jewelry thing, can I do that after I've created this, or is it when I go to the market?
So you could use it now in the sense that once you build a card, it's immediately available to you, but you can't use it now because that is the negotiate phase. So all that does is...
So if on my next negotiate phase I choose to do that, I can take everything in one market for free.
For free instead of for 2.
Can I only do one of these per turn?
Nope. You can do as many. You can only use each of those cards once. And I didn't say this clear, but the cards that have 2 icons on them, you can only choose one of those 2 icons.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, you can. That's what I'm saying. I think if you had 4 art cards, you could flip all 4 of them and get a yellow, a blue, and a blue. And if you had that card, you could do it. As I understand it, the rules say you can. The 3 things you can do anytime, as many times as you want, is spend a lira to rotate clockwise, bump a card from the front of your hand to somewhere you want it, and activate an advantage from one of your build cards. That is a good question. Meanwhile, this is
back at the ranch.
Terrible.
Do you have a foot?
You guys are the worst.
I haven't done any advancing. I've just done it once.
You guys are the worst.
Okay.
I might have to spend a lira to go. I'm going to spend a lira to rotate this one. Because I need a...
Green and a clear?
Well, I don't need the green.
Oh.
But I need a clear to do the thing I want to do.
Can you see clearly now?
Now I need either a blue or a yellow, and I don't know. What do I need next? Ugh. Oh, that's just a blue over there now. That makes that terrible. And that makes that 3, and they're not there. God, that's the worst. I'm the worst. I'm going to go here and take a yellow and a red. Wow. But...
You can build now?
I'm going to.
Create!
3 blue, a.k.a. 2 blue and a wild and a yellow, gets me this bowl.
No, it's a ring. It's jewelry, isn't it?
Is it a ring? I guess that's jewelry.
Except what's the animal part?
No, this is tableware.
Okay.
No, you're right. It's jewelry.
No, it's jewelry.
You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. 6 for me. Done. End of turn.
I don't know why it's also animal, but...
Yep. All right, Nikki.
I don't know. Okay. Where are we going? Red and blue, eh?
If that's what you want.
Yep. Blue and red. Okay. Then I would like to buy...
For 2 lira?
For 2 lira a market.
Okay, which one do you want?
This 2 yellow and a red.
All right.
If I can pick them up, you can have them.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
There are your shards, ma'am.
My shards. And then...
Uh-oh.
I will...
I see a 2-card turn coming.
You're on... No. You're dreaming.
Well, you can... Remember, you can pick up a red and a green still. with
Red
this card.
or a green.
Red or a
Yeah,
green.
yeah, yeah.
And you might be able to pick up a card with whatever you next build.
Nope.
All right. I don't know what you got. You got 2 wilds.
You don't know. All right. But I am going to
Create.
Yeah.
with 2
yellow.
yellow, a red, and a blue,
And she
Okay.
still has the wilds,
Yeah.
Dave.
Go ahead.
like that.
Ooh, that's a
That
fox
gets you
or something.
That gets you 5. Okay.
Okay.
What does that fox say, Nikki P?
All kinds of weird noises. And then I'm going to, if I do that, can I build another one?
Remember, you can also spend a lira right now and take the card in front and move it somewhere else in your hand.
Yeah, no, it won't help me.
Even with 2 wilds?
Won't help
Wow!
my
You
situation.
must not have any red on any of those cards.
Yipes. Okay.
That's,
that it?
You'll see.
I'll
You'll
see.
see at the end of the game
I will.
what I was handed.
Okay. I'm going to go here.
That's amazing. Nikki
Gives me a
P.
blue and a wild.
Yeah.
Desperately needed wild.
You got it.
And then
Gonna do your free thing?
I'm...
Or did Nikki buy the market you want?
No, I mean, that's not bad either.
Nope.
But let me see what I can do for an exchange in some place. This
Remember,
is only one.
if you do the exchange, then
Wow.
you're not buying a market.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm just looking
This'll
what's
get you
available
3.
to me.
That'll get you a yellow.
I think I have to go
a
here
yellow, blue. Yeah.
to get these 2. I think that works for me.
Red and yellow.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I need a green, 2 greens, which means I spend my precious wild that I just acquired,
Yep.
and another green, and a yellow, and a red,
Yep. Nice.
and that gives me this card here.
7 empty spaces over there?
Yes.
Yes.
5, 6, 7. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Dang.
Okay.
Anything else fabulous?
Oh my God, a red and a green?
So
I don't
let's
have
see.
any red on these cards.
Okay, that's it.
This is terrible. Even if
Well-
I rotate the ring, I have to pick up a red. All right, red and a green. This is fantastic.
Wow, that's a great. That's a
If
card
I
right
could-
there.
If I could pay a lira to move my back card to the front, I'd be in good shape. Because that card is 3 reds and a green.
Oh, you can only move the front.
You can only move the front one.
Right. Okay.
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 Okay, what does the horse do? Hey, it gets me a red or a green.
Hey.
Ridiculous. Or I could get 2 reds and...
Yeah, more
Or I
red.
could get green and yellow. This is dumb.
You need blue, huh?
Yeah.
Want to change hands?
No,
Okay.
I'll just exchange this for a blue, a green, and a yellow, and we'll see what happens.
Yeller.
End of turn.
Really?
Really.
I don't know if it's such a good thing for me to spend a coin to do this. I got to. So I will spend a coin to rotate
Boo. Boo to that.
into there.
Okay,
Then this goes to here, and I get 2 yellows.
okay. Then you get a wild link.
Yeah.
1, 2. Then that's that, and that would be a blue and another yellow. That's dumb. If I buy, that's stupid too. Because I'm looking at your money, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm spending my money to do things. It's not really
Well,
helping
it's
me
going to
get
have
ahead.
to happen with me sooner or later. I'm
Right?
pretty sure.
Well, when do you have 12, 9?
When do I do these? Can I do this
Anytime
now?
during your turn. Anytime during your turn. You can do
Well,
one right now if you
I
want
still
to.
have to do the exchange thing or whatever.
But I mean, in theory, you could have done that before you even rotated the selector. I mean,
Okay.
all the things that you can do in the bottom of this thing, like pay a lira to move a card, or use an advantage, or rotate the ring counterclockwise. You can do that any time during your turn, and you can do it as many times as you want. You could do it, then get gems, then you could do it again, and then trade into a market.
All right, here's the silliness. That. So I can take a yellow and a blue.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to create this horsey,
Okay.
which is, I'm using one of my wilds. 3 yellow and a red.
Okay. 3 yellow and a red.
There. So that
gets
leaves
you
me 6.
Okay.
Can you flip over all 3 of those and make something else with the red and the blues you can get from here? Red and greens?
Yep. That top one gets you a blue or a yellow.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Well, do I want to pay to move that to the yellow spot? I think I do. I'm going to rotate.
Counterclockwise.
Oh, no, it's not yellow.
No.
I am not doing that. Doesn't help me. So I will rotate this.
Green and a wild.
Green and wild.
Green
Oops,
and wild.
green and wild. And then I'm going to flip over this market. Not that it's going to do anything for me. Should I wait? Well, I will do that. I will flip over this card here.
Is that the jewelry?
The market,
So it allows you to pick up a market for free.
Yeah, I'm going to just do this one over here.
All right.
And I'm going to burden-hand it, as Dave says, because I'm not really getting anywhere, but it's bringing me closer.
Well, worst case, you can throw them away with a cup for $4.
Sure. I may do that, too. Any number of them for $4, right?
Yep.
Or for lira.
For 1 lira or for 4 if you have the green cup.
Green cup.
Yep.
I almost feel it. Well, I could use some of these anyway.
All right. Are you done?
I am done. I don't think there's
Hey, look!
anything
Yellow,
to-
red. Here's the lira I have to spend to move this. To get me yellow, green. Okay. I'm about to throw stuff away. So, I want that. And then I need 2 blues, a yellow, and a red. So I need to turn this yellow into a blue somewhere. Okay. Beautiful. Here. It gets me a blue and a green.
Mm-hmm.
I got a turn coming. And guess what? I'm not using that green. I don't got room for it. But I'm building twice.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
All right.
So nice you built it twice?
2 blues, a green, and a yellow.
What is that building?
Earrings.
Earrings.
Okay. Jewelry.
Jewelry. And then the next card is... Whoops. I'm not getting rid of that green.
Hey, wait a second.
You saw me get rid of the
Oh,
green.
yes.
3 green and a red. I just misremembered.
So you're getting 10.
8 plus 2 bonus for 2 is 10. End of turn.
Okay.
Yay!
All right. So a blue and a wild.
I just keep giving Nikki wilds.
Yep.
I needed to do that thing, though.
I will turn in this blue for a green and a yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do this for a yellow.
Using
so
the
I'm
red?
using the
Yep.
red for a yellow.
There you go.
And
If you're going to build 2 cards, you want to
no, I
build
can't build 2.
you want to build the first one first, because the emptier this is, the more money you make when you build it, right?
I can't build 2, so anyways. All right, so I'm building this cat.
Okay.
That's 3 yellows, 2, 3, and a green.
Okay.
And then what does this one do?
When you during the negotiate phase, you sell for 4 instead of for 1. That's all.
Okay.
Does your last card have a red and a green on it?
Nope.
Okay.
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 So this is probably your second to last turn. I have to assume Nikki's going to be able to end the game on her turn.
What can I do?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm letting you know just in case.
I'm going to do that and get a red and a yellow. And then I need to look and see what I can do here. I have to get rid of something. So I'll take this.
Are you selling?
Yeah, I think I might be in trouble. Let me look here.
Are you going to use the cup?
I think I'm going to exchange, do the mark.
Yep. Oh, and then do what I did, which was get 1 extra and dump it. Yep.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see if I can make it work.
What do you need?
I
What 8 gems do you need to make it work?
I need 5 reds, a blue, and 2 yellows.
Okay, so you have a blue, so you just need a red or a yellow, right?
Well,
No, you need a red.
this
Yeah.
is 1. Then I need 2 reds.
5 reds, a blue.
Because this could be a blue. This could be the yellow as long as I get 2 reds. But I can just go here and get these two colors, and I think I do it. I just have to dump one of them. So, okay. I'm going to discard. I'm going to go to the market.
Correct.
No.
You only need 1 blue.
Exchange.
Yep.
Yep. And then I'm going to take this
yellow and
blue and a yellow and a red.
And you need to get rid of a green, right?
Yeah. Yep, that's probably the best bet there. Okay.
So you can do 2 in a row?
Yep.
Awesome.
And then I will do 3 red and 1 yellow.
For 4?
Yep.
You're going to do the other one too, right?
Yep.
So that'll be 14 total?
Yep. And then this one, that's this one here. I got the magma monster. And then this next one is 2 reds, a blue and a yellow.
Yep.
That's the blender. I think
blender?
I don't know. It looks like it's a bust as well. So, but maybe like a perfume bottle.
I think it's
don't
a
know.
perfume bottle. But
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like a blender. And then put those in
Nice.
here.
the glass blender.
Give me one back for that.
Okie dokie. And then, let's see if I should be exchanging anything for my next turn.
You mean flipping cards over?
Doing this stuff here, but I don't think I need to worry about it.
The only thing you could do is red and yellow right now. And
Right.
all that does is get you gems.
I know.
You can do
shards.
that.
I know.
Right,
I can
shards.
also do it on the next turn. I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. Blue and red. Okay. All right. Oh, God. I give Nikki a wild every turn.
Thanks, Dave. No, I'm teasing.
Well.
You can spend a coin and push the ring backwards
Blue and a wild.
if it helps you.
Blue and a wild.
It gives you the wild instead.
Can I get 3 yellows? Blue and a wild. The problem is I can't get what I need. Oh.
You hear what I'm saying?
Nikki?
Okay.
I hear what you're saying.
All right.
No, I'm going to do this. You're going to get it anyway, so I don't care.
All right.
Blue and a red. And I am going to flip this cup
To sell one
to sell this red
for
4
4.
lira.
Call that a 5.
That's my entire turn.
Okay, Nikki P, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to go here and get a green and a wild.
Yep.
I will a green here to take a green
And a yellow?
and a yellow. And I will build this last card.
Sure.
Create.
Create.
And you get 7 for that.
1, 2. Yeah.
Here's a 10, give me 3. Oops, sorry. I like that you keep the wild. See, she didn't even need that wild, Lincoln.
I know.
She was going to be able to do it anyway.
Okay. Does rotating it give me anything?
Gets you a wild.
Actually, you know what? I will... I think I have to pay 1 to do that, because I really need it. Goes 1.
Yep.
Rotate that, I get a yellow and a wild.
Yep.
Then I have to flip a bunch of stuff. So, is that correct?
Well, first off, does getting one of these for free or one of those for free help you?
Do I have that? I don't have that anymore. I did that.
You spent it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I can spend 2 though, right? And buy it.
Correct.
Then I'm going to just do that. Those 2, I'll buy this. And I complete my 5th card as well. So
Nice.
I need 2 green,
Yep.
a blue, and a yellow.
Yep.
And I didn't even redeem any of my advantages. What a bummer.
I know,
Do you have
right?
3 coins?
Yes, I do.
I'll give you a 10 because you just made 7 for that. All right. Well, you guys have worked me something great. I need 3 yellow and a blue.
And Nikki got that yellow stuff earlier.
I can get... I can get a red or a green.
Yep.
All right, hang on. Can I get 3 red and a green? I can spend $1 to move this to the back.
Well,
I can't even do
You're
that,
going to get
right?
2 greens.
Yeah, not getting anything, right?
Or a green and a yellow if you move, or a blue and a green if you move that back.
I don't think I can get 3 reds. There's a red, right?
Yeah.
There's a red, but I can't get a red anywhere else. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here.
Take 2 green.
Take 2 green. And then I'm going to sell everything for a lira.
Oh,
The
wow.
end.
Oh.
That's my only move.
Boo.
Okay.
Hey, somehow that's how it works.
Well, you
Okay.
still beat
10-23.
Yeah.
I have.
You have 25.
I have 35.
Oh, yeah. 25.
Yeah.
How much?
35.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I did a couple optimal ones. That one where I
Yep.
got 14 was huge.
That was huge.
Well, what do you think, Nick?
I enjoy this game. We've played it before.
Many times. I think we played the prototype
and I
when it
have
was
fun.
something different.
Yeah. It was very something different.
Yeah.
I must say my hand this turn. No, it was stinky.
Oh, but you finished them all. I know.
Excuse me.
Look, though. It was always going to be horses.
Oh my God, all yellow.
And it was all yellow.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, well, this was a better hand for me. I had only one. See, the good thing about obviously doing these is you get 2 icons that you might be able to exploit, be more beneficial, right?
Let me interrupt for a second. So these are distributed randomly.
Correct.
Okay.
Right, Nikki?
And-
If these are this way,
Sure.
then you're super golden with that hand, right? Now all your horses get you more yellows.
It was just insane, though. That's so
Right.
much yellow, and the benefits were not.
It
It
was
was
pretty
always
crazy.
a horse, always an animal. It
Right.
was
Well, but
kinda
it was
like,
still red or green, which is nice. You just needed more
I'm surprised I
of them.
came in second
Yeah.
because
Well,
that was not.
my hand was bad like yours, but the ring is what I got really
Yes.
killed on, and not intentionally.
No.
No one ever did
Well,
it.
giving Nikki those-
Every time it came to me, it was always the 2 colors I didn't need.
Right.
I probably wouldn't have been able to come in second if you hadn't kept
Giving you the wilds?
Giving me the wilds. I mean, look at all
I
these
had to.
yellows I needed.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I was misunderstanding what she needed. I think you said finally it was probably yellows, but I was like,
Right.
oh, what does she need? Blues? And she only needed 2 blues on all those cards.
Yes.
Because remember, they were like this,
Yes.
right? That's the problem.
Yeah. So I was able to turn in the 1 animal art to get a yellow. But everything else was,
Well, mine were
was nuts.
So one was the market for free, which was nice. That was helpful for the triple red. And then the rest were these, which, I mean, it's a great thing to spend one, if
The
you...
2-1-1s are just more flexible, right? That's what's nice about them. The difference, of course, is the 3-1s give you 2 possible advantages.
Exactly. But these were both the exchange any number for 4 lira, which was cool.
Right.
I thought, oh, maybe I'll do that and that'll help me. And then this was all that I had. And I was the opposite of Nikki, right? I didn't need yellow so much.
Yeah.
Right.
Or blue.
Interesting.
I needed 4 blue total.
There's
I need a lot more red. And I had 1 horse, which I almost used, but I was able to do what I needed with what the draw was by spending one lira.
Right. There's definitely some randomness that goes on.
Oh no, it's cool though. I like trying to make what you can do with your hand straight.
Yeah.
It's just the downer is you can pay 1 lira to move the one anywhere you want, just the front one, right?
Right.
And it doesn't shift anything except maybe move it, the others forward.
Now, in Nikki's case, her hand didn't matter. In my case, I don't know that I could see this far ahead, but maybe I should have started the game by just moving that first card to the back. If
Yeah.
if all my cards had been bumped up 1, that might have worked for me. Now, I was never like 1 behind every time, but I mean, Nikki had 3 cards on the table while I still had 1 at one point.
Right.
That's
yeah. It
now.
was
Granted,
worrisome. You had a lot of stuff.
I
out
did
there.
the 2-card
and
move.
you sold things too. You did
Yeah.
the one whatever for 4 lira too.
I did the 2-card move.
Right.
I got the extra bonus. I mean, I got a 14-point move as well. But part of also what was nice
You
about
needed yellow too, though. Holy cow.
part of what was nice about is that you got 7 at the end. Like you
Yeah,
did-
I had good spends. I
Yeah.
had good builds. Like
Yeah.
I was able to do the 2 so that everything wiped out.
Yeah.
And then this last one, I didn't have. I only had 1 excess shard, so it was beneficial.
Look at this fish, though. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
Look
the
at that.
art is. I'm pretty sure they render all these, which is still
Yeah.
amazing. I
I'm
wanna see
not a
more of
fish
them.
person, but that's really, wow.
I like the magma guy too. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what did you think of it though?
It's okay. I like it. It's the thing that I like about this board being in the way was that I thought, okay, great. I'm never going to look across the table and worry about. I mean, occasionally I was thinking like, am I really going to give this to Nikki? But what I liked about the game is it never made sense to defensively do anything.
Right.
Like, I could see where people would be
you needed to make what works for you, right? That's the problem, right? I mean, it's not a problem. It's just, like you said, you kept setting up Nikki, but you needed what you needed to shift it to.
Well, the game, it's not in any way, shape, or form Azul, but I could see where the comparison, because of the glass and the nature of you're doing this and trading
Well, they're tiles in Azul, but Sintra is glass, I believe, yeah.
Right. And the truth of the matter is, I mean, I liked the fact that I was never overly concerned about worrying about trying to set you up or not set you up or any of that sort of stuff. That said, there is like a weird. We played sort of a test game earlier, and in that game, my hand couldn't have been more perfectly set up for the board. Right. Not just in general, but like for the board we had.
Well, I had the opposite.
Wasn't that
it was entirely this type of card.
Right.
Which is challenging to get, right? You know, it's getting multiples of the same color. And I had it here because these were right next to each other that I needed 5 red.
That was me. I had 4 of those.
Yeah. Yeah, those are challenging.
But they're at least different. Like they're not all yellow the way Nikki's was. I mean, I'm impressed. Again, you got a lot of wilds.
Done, yeah.
But I'm impressed you got those done.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. I like the board.
It's cool.
I like that you do this and you go, man, I don't really want that. Do I want to pay a coin? And you have a little bit of flexibility.
But not this inner ring.
Like
this inner ring is stuck whether you like it or not.
Which, believe me, I wanted it to change a lot.
Right.
Way more than I wanted the outside ring to change.
It doesn't change so drastically that the next person doesn't know what they can do.
Right.
But I like that you don't just swing this and that's what you get.
Yeah.
You know, you have a little flexibility, and it's
you'd
just
have
neat.
to. I mean, you would have to based on what comes into your hand. You need some sort of flexibility because it was more often than not, I think things were being selected that I wanted. You know, like, oh, I really want to do that. A different layout.
Is it?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
These two are next to
there's a lot
each
more
other.
gems or wilds in there.
Right. Well, and there's all kinds of. We never used them, but there's all kinds of advanced advantages in the game.
Oh, sure.
Wow.
Were these the ones that were recommended for the beginning?
Yes, for the.
And there's more on the other side. Oh no, they're not.
No, that's just the advantage deck. But here are some of them. Like this one, this advantage, if you had it, allows you to move one gem from one workbench to another, or one market. Sorry,
so you can make it better for you, like a better mix.
Or you can open up a full market so you can trade
Place there. Yeah.
This allows you to pay 1 lira. You can do this action twice. So you can pay a lira and get rid of a gem from your workbench.
Shard, yes.
Shard from your workbench from any color from the warehouse. So basically just turn
exchange,
Yep. And you can do that twice, so that will cost you 2 lira to do it twice. This one is pay a lira during the negotiate phase, and you can do it twice.
Oh, negotiate twice.
Helpful.
Nice.
Negotiate
Especially
twice.
if you have this one in this game. Of course, that's a different one right there.
This is the sort of the same thing. This is the this is pay a lira and take the 2 shards action twice instead of once when you do this. Now, I don't know if
Dave 2 shards are or not.
I don't know if that means you're getting a blue and a green and a blue and a green, or if you're getting a blue and a green and then a red and a wild. That's sort of unclear, but what is this? I like this. If this one is create an 8 lira thing, you get 2 bonus.
An 8 lira creation, then you get a 2
right.
lira bonus.
So
nice.
So if that's the second, so if you build 2 and your second one is an 8, that's a 4 bonus base.
Is it 8 exactly, or it has to be? There's no better, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, that's exciting. So you could do a 12-point turn on that one.
Yep. Oh wow, look at this. This is
actually more than that.
How about this? This is rotate the ring anywhere you want.
Nice.
Without paying anything.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. Some of these seem like, again, You have to have the thing and
the thing and the stuff.
the thing and the stuff. This is here. No, I don't do that. That's pretty simple. That's just return a transparent shard for 3 lira to the middle for 3.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
3 lira.
Did you have one left over when you were done?
I did.
You
I had a while.
Wow.
If you had that thing, you could have done it, right? This is negotiate here. That is after you take your selling action, you can take a transparent shard from the warehouse. So you sell for as many as you want for 1 lira, and then you can take a transparent shard.
Oh, wow.
So it's almost in a way like a trade.
Yeah, it's not as bad as. I mean, it makes
it's a
that
trade
one,
in which you
1
get
lira purchase.
It's a trade in which you get a lira.
Sale. Yeah.
Right. All right.
And it's any amount that you trade for 1.
Greedy. Negotiate phase. After you take a buy action, you can take 1 transparent shard from the warehouse. So if you buy a market, you can also get a transparent shard.
Nice.
Wow.
It costs you 2.
It's available to everybody though. Those are cool.
And it costs you 2 lira. Like, I mean.
Well, available to you if you have that symbol.
If it's attached to that
something
symbol,
yeah.
right.
Yep. Negotiate. After you take a sell action, you can take 1 transparent shard from the warehouse. Player. I like these all have names, by the way. That was greedy. This was player. This one's magician.
That's
Anytime.
Like move your cards around.
Rearrange the cards in your hand and gain a lira.
Wow.
Now that's a magician.
That is pretty great. Dave is actually not a magician. He appreciates magic. So, although he's pretty good with his cards, maybe he could do some sleight of hand.
What's this one called? Oh. This is Provident. During the collect phase, you skip the rotate selector action.
Why would you want it? Well,
I mean, in other words, it stays where it is.
If there's something there you really wanted.
Stays where it is. You take the things that are there, and you gain a lira.
So these advantages seem like those are cool, but these seem like they're pretty helpful to a new player.
Yeah.
Correct. They're easy to understand, and they move the game forward in a way that's clear.
Right.
Although these are all great.
Yeah. No, I understand. I agree with you. Especially the sell one for sell any amount for a lira and then get a wild.
Yeah.
Right.
That's huge. Other than Nikki getting a ton of them.
If that had been the yellow horse action, the animal action, for example, that's her whole hand, right?
Right.
Her whole hand is horses.
No.
We randomly assigned these, so it was these are the ones they recommend that you start with, but we just put them out and randomly assigned to a type of card icon.
Yep.
So but it's very cool. I think they did a really nice job. The original version of this game was way different, thematically different.
What was the original version?
I feel like it was Candy, but I don't think it was. I think it was a.
Did you play it like in a prototype form?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
And it had like they used some
3 years ago now.
Oh, probably more than that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been a while, and then I think we suggested maybe you do it Candy, right? Like, which is I like the glass theme way better than Candy.
Yeah.
Yep. The gems. You mean the shards?
Yeah. I said glass theme. So
no, I'm the one making fun of myself.
But yeah, it's the theme ties it together better than I think the previous one. It was a market thing, and I think we were exchanging stuff, but I don't really remember.
It had to do with magic. You were exchanging magical items or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
But yeah, it's still I really it's fun to see the development of games, right, and see how they end up turning out. But this one's fun.
I really like the glass. I like the way it feels. I like that they're not plastic.
Yeah.
They're just.
I know. Well, there's always
It's that little extra step. And
Yep. Yeah. Well, and I'm a sucker for any game where that uses the box and you can spin stuff.
Yeah.
It's just neat.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, thanks for teaching us, Dave.
You're welcome, Lincoln.
And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you click on the bell, you get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.